Hello everybody and welcome back to 3 Up, 3 Down. I realised last video I didn't do that introduction. With this one I'm going to be doing a predictions of all of the games that are happening tomorrow. I'm a bit busy tomorrow, so I'm doing this just to keep another video out, and also I might do one game analysis tomorrow. But if I don't, I have this video and I can also react to what my predictions were and see how wrong I was. I have done accumulators on these, but in the past, I haven't been that successful. The main one actually has been Coventry, as they've had a few draws recently and I was expecting them to win, as they've been so strong this season. But yeah, they've tripped me up, I think, on some of the more recent games. I could have started with them this predictions because they've got the first game, but I'm leaving them till later because I think that game is going to be quite hard for them, and I'll reveal it later what I've gone with. So I'm going to start with QPR. Come on, URs again, but QPR I think are going to win against Sheffield Wednesday, because Sheffield Wednesday are buried all the way down with the bankruptcy affecting them, but also, yeah, they're struggling, aren't they, at the bottom? And QPR at home should be able to get 3 points there. They should be able to. If they don't, I will be very, very disappointed. The next game, Sheffield United against Oxford, and I covered Sheffield United last episode, and they were really strong, and at home as well. I think they're going to win. I think they just looked so good last game. And Oxford are quite further down the table. And I think Sheffield United have just had that quality, really. Blackburn versus Charlton. Now, again, I watched Blackburn last week, and they were absolutely rubbish. Really not good. So I've gone with Charlton against the bookies on this one because Blackburn just looked so rubbish. I think they're really struggling, and they had nothing last week. Really bad. So I have gone with Charlton on that one, which I might regret. The next one, Bristol City against Preston, and they have been strong, Bristol City, with their results. So I think Bristol City are going to clinch that one, and I've gone with Bristol City. Next one, another team I watched last week was Wrexham against Derby. I haven't watched Derby yet. I've gone with Derby, mainly because I've gone back on Derby's form and they've been quite strong, whereas Wrexham away have not been as strong, even though they did just completely destroy Blackburn last week. But I'm going to go with Derby on this one. But I could be wrong. As I said, I've not seen Derby yet. Could be completely different. Hull against Watford. I was umming and ahhing on this one, but I have, as I just did then, but I've gone with a draw. It's one of those ones where it can go either way, I believe. Hull and Watford, two strong teams. Middlesbrough, Southampton. I've gone for Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough are strong, top of the table side. Southampton have had a bit of a rough here and there with some of the games that they're producing. So I've gone with Middlesbrough on that one. And on to the next game of Millwall, Swansea. This was another one I was umming and ahhing about. Swansea have produced results recently. Millwall haven't as much. And I was erring on the side of Swansea, but Millwall's home results have been strong. They've either been draws or wins. And I think Millwall's home power will come in this game. I think Millwall will win this one. So I've gone with Millwall for this game. The next game, Norwich-Stoke. I watched Norwich last week. They were very good as well. Stoke are another side that have been doing well, but I think Norwich will win this at home. I think Norwich is kind of an anti-Stoke in the fact that they they get goals quite nicely and then sit back and they relax the game. Whereas Stoke, I think, struggled to get that goal. So I think if Norwich can get that first goal, I think it's going to be easy for them. I think it will be quite. If Norwich score first, I think it will be quite a boring game. I think they'll shut up shop and that'll be that really. So I've gone with Norwich for that game. We reached the Birmingham Coventry game. Now I've gone with a draw. Coventry, I think now they've got a bit of a lead. They've gotten a bit complacent, and Birmingham, I think at home, can do it to Coventry. I think they can get that draw. Coventry being very strong, but Birmingham, I think at home will be able to get a draw out of that game, get that 1 point that would be quite good for Birmingham against Coventry, who are the top side at the moment. And we're finishing off with, I think, quite an easy one. Portsmouth against Ipswich. I've gone with Ipswich. They're second in the table. Portsmouth are all the way down, just above the relegation zone. Although Portsmouth are at home, I think Ipswich have just been absolutely getting all the goals at the moment. They've been getting what they need. And that wins you games in football, getting goals. And that's why they're second at the moment. So those are my 12 predictions. I don't know how it will go. It could be completely wrong. Sheffield Wednesday might win 4-0. I think Charlton, Blackburn can win that as well. Hull, Watford, it could go either way. There could be more embarrassing results. I mean, Coventry can win as well. I mean, there's so many in here that I could be completely wrong at. Stoke might show up and get an early goal, and Norwich might not be able to get that goal back. So I'll see after tomorrow how my predictions have gone. If you've enjoyed this, please like the video, and I will be continuing to do Championship games on analysis. I think I will do predictions as well, because they're quite not easy to get right, but they're quite easy videos to put together. It's just need a bit of a think beforehand. And I think hopefully over the next few weeks I will get better at the predictions, so much so that I might put an accumulator on and win thousands and thousands of pounds, but who knows? So thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed this very short little predictions video, just to see if I get any of them right at all, or if I'm completely wrong. Here's to the next video, and goodbye.